every emotion, tells a love story at Siesta Musica.
There must be love somewhere in my life. Something about your touch when I'm
Precious and few are the moments we together.
Your greatest love songs, all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Musica. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Musica every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, Cool FM. Mapapakul ka dito!
You're listening to Cool FM. Cool FM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station. Sondo's greatest hits are here.
Stand by for koolNews Primetime. It's not
You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is koolNews Primetime.
from the headquarters of Cool FM. It's now 9:02. It's Drip Car Karaoke with your koolNews Primetime. And now tapping our nightly newscast tonight. Manila pledges to plant 220,000 trees in 2024. West Zone concessionaire Manila Water Services Incorporated pledged to plant 220,000 trees over 660 hectares this year to reforest watersheds that are vital sources to water supply for Metro Manila residents. This is the highest number of trees that Manila has ever targeted to plant in a single year. Under its annual Plant for Life program, Manila rallies volunteers from government agencies, private companies, and other organizations to reforest the nuded watersheds, which will help prevent soil erosion, thus protecting the quality of water supply for millions of consumers. And this year, Manila will plant indigenous tree species like bamboo, palosapis, nara, kupang, dunggon, amisan, and balayong. At the Ipo Watershed in Bulacan at La Mesa Watershed in Quezon City. The water company partners with Bantay Gubat and the indigenous communities to ensure the survival of the trees planted by caring for the saplings and maintaining the tree nursery at the site. Since the Plant for Life program's inception in 2007, Manila has already planted more than 1.2 million trees and mangroves over 1,308 hectares of planting sites at the Ipo, La Mesa, and Kaliwa watersheds, as well as the coastal areas of Laguna Lake and Manila Bay. The program was enabled by Manila to reduce its carbon emissions by around 30,000 tons per year, which is equivalent to 7,140 cars off the roads. And Manila aims to be climate neutral by 2037. The Manila Chief Sustainability Officer, Attorney Roel S. Espiritu, protecting the watersheds is a part of the effort to ensure reliable water service for our customers by planting trees. We not only prevent the soil erosion that could affect the raw water quality, but we also promote climate resilience and the sustainability of our water sources for future generations. Manila is the largest private water concessionaire in the Philippines in terms of customer base. Its service area includes the cities of Manila, but all but portions of San Andres and Santa Ana, Quezon City, west of San Juan River, West Avenue, EDSA, and the Congressional Mindanao Avenue. The other part starting from the districts of Holy Spirit and Batasan Hills, Makati, which is in the west of South Superhighway, Caloocan, Pasay, Parañaque, Las Piñas, Muntinlupa, Valenzuela, Navotas, and Malabon. All in Metro Manila, the cities of Cavite, Bacoor, and Imos, in the towns of Kawit, Noveleta, and Rosario, and all the province of Cavite. Also in the news, Yamaha breaks 2 Guinness World Records at Ayala Mall's Manila Bay. Yamaha Motor Philippines has put the Philippines in record books once again by breaking 2 Guinness World Records. The 2 records, which is the most engines started simultaneously and the most horns sounded simultaneously, were done at July 13, 2024 at Ayala Mall's Manila Bay. This will be the fourth and fifth respective record set by Yamaha Motor Philippines in 2014. Yamaha set 3 Guinness World Records involving the Yamaha Club and reforming the longest continuous line of motorcycles. Fast forward 10 years and the Yamaha Club riding community has continued to grow in both numbers and influence. With 3,300 riders, nearly triple the participants from 2014, gathering at Ayala Mall's Manila Bay, Yamaha once again demonstrated the unity and passion of the group. Yamaha Motor Philippines' record-breaking attempt took place at Ayala Mall's Manila Bay, being the largest development to the Ayala Mall's portfolio. The mall boasts a vast space, a strategic location, and extensive amenities for this monumental occasion. Besides being a shopping destination, Ayala Mall's Manila Bay offers a diverse selection of stores and entertainment options that extend far beyond retail therapy. The venue also hosts weekly car meets, the Drift Motor Pop-Up, and the game of basketball on the on-site court. Plus, Ayala Malls Manila Bay prides itself on the several dedicated event spaces, versatile enough for any occasion. This collaboration set a new standard for such undertakings, proving that with the right partners, extraordinary accomplishments are possible. And also, just around previously August 2, that the oil prices, of course, expected on sustained rollback for supposedly this week. So, based on the calculation of the industry players, the price of diesel products will be likely declined by 0.35 to 0.75 per liter, while the kerosene will be go down to 0.15 to 0.55 per liter. For the gasoline, of course, it was on the edge of potential rollback of 15 cents per liter, or the price will remain steady, or it could be also go up by 15 cents per liter due to the market risk premium. And also, continuing our news, Suzuki Cars offers discounts on select parts and labor to those affected by Typhoon Karina. Suzuki Philippines understands that the recent Typhoon Karina has impacted a lot of Filipinos, and heavy rains have caused significant flooding in multiple areas, greatly affecting communities and such. Suzuki Philippines is extending assistance for flood damaged Suzuki vehicles, offering a 30% discount and 10% off for labor. So the Suzuki dealerships will be participating right now is NCR and Luzon. And the special discount will be available for August 1 to September 30, 2024, and the claiming of discounts is valid until December 31, so the last day of the year. And continuing our news, celebrating lasting friendship between Philippines and Spain. The National Historical Commission of the Philippines led the celebration of the 22nd Philippine-Spanish Friendship Day, the commemoration of the 126th anniversary of the start of the siege in Baler, Aurora. Guest of honor, Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri of the Philippine Senate and Ambassador Miguel Utray Delgado of the Embassy of Spain to the Philippines led the wreath-laying ceremonies to the Baler Church in the morning to pay homage to the heroism of Filipino and Spanish soldiers in front of Baler Church in Baler Plaza. From the diplomatic community, representatives from Embassy of Laos, Kingdom of Cambodia, and Indonesia also attended the ceremony. In Baler, various events are about to mark the occasions such as HIBU Awit at Kultura Festival and IOSA Arts Workshop on June 30. And also, the International Conference in October 2024 will be organized by the University of the Philippines. The Department of History will cap off the celebration. The siege of Baler tells the story of Spanish soldiers who held out in Baler 15 days after the proclamation of Philippine independence. And continuing our news, Torrential rains have claimed more than 150 lives in China in the past 2 months. Landslides and flooding have killed more than 150 people around China in the past 2 months as torrential rainstorms battered the region. The search for ongoing Monday for victims of flood and mudslide in a mountainous Tibetan area in Sichuan province that left 9 people dead and 18 others unaccounted for, according to the state media. The early Saturday morning disaster destroyed homes and killed at least 7 people in the village of Riti, according to the CCTV in China. Of course, the Chinese Central Television said in an online report. 2 more people died after a nearby bridge between 2 tunnels collapsed and 4 vehicles plumbed. China in the middle of its peak flood season, which runs from mid-July to mid-August, and Chinese policymakers have repeatedly warned that the government needs to step up disaster preparations as severe weather becomes more common. And also, there's also a heat warning that's in effect on Monday in parts of eastern China, where temperatures are expected to top 40 degrees Celsius in several cities, including Nanjing, and 27 degrees Celsius in Shanghai. And they have a series of deadly thunderstorms since June, and this intense rain from the aftermath of Typhoon Gami, which weakened to a tropical storm after making landfall in China about 10 days ago. Supposedly 10 days ago, killed at least 48 people in Hunan province and left 35 others missing last week. More news as Willie Marshall on implementation of 4-point shot. Subukan muna natin. And actress Kim Yo-jung swears by these makeup products. And Chinese pogo workers' kids depend on the Philippine government for milk. PAOCC tells the House. And man admits killing sales lady for refusing sex. This and more as koolNews Primetime will return after these words. It's now exactly 9:13. We'll be right back.
Continuing our newscast right now, we have continuing our newscast is now 9:21. Chinese Pogo workers kids depend on Philippine government for milk. The Philippine government is spending 200,000 pesos a month for sustenance of infants fathered by the illegal foreign Pogo workers with Filipino women who have been left to fend for themselves. This was perhaps the most heartbreaking of the Pogo problems. Ancillary cost as laid out to the House of Representatives officials by the PAOCC. According to Winston Casio at Lucky South 99 Gambling House. Martin Romualdez, leader of the 300-plus strong house, led the lawmakers' inspection at the site, which was raided a few months ago for being an alleged illegal Pogo hub. After the inspection, PAOCC engaged the Solons in a briefing/consultation as a way to relay its budgetary needs to them. According to Casio, roughly po ang isang buwan, the commission is paying 5 million pesos minimum in electric bills alone for all the facilities that we have confiscated already. That does include, of course, yung mga Filipina na nabuntis ng mga Chinese na may mga anak. Sa amin din po, dinadala yung mga bata para sa mga pagatas, so on and so forth. Casio didn't say exactly how many mothers or babies they were handling under such circumstances, but said there were many of them. So, continued by the PAOCC official, medyo marami po yun. On a monthly basis po, siguro nasa 200,000 pesos din po nagagastos sa paggatas and so on. Medyo marami po yung ancillary cost dito sa mga Pogo. The House, of course, presented to the Committee of Appropriations also kicked off on Monday the deliberations of the 6.252 trillion pesos 2025 National Expenditure Program or proposed national budget. It was last July 22 when President Marcos announced a total ban on Pogos, cited that numerous crimes that had linked to the industry, which underwent a boom period during the previous administration. The speaker was joined in the inspection by Senior Deputy Speaker Pampanga 3rd District Representative Aurelio Don Gonzalez Jr. and the chairpersons of the different House committees, Santa Rosa City Lawn Representative Public Order Safety Dan Fernandez, Surigao del Norte 2nd District Representative Robert Ace Barbers for dangerous drugs and so on and so forth. Also present were the Iloilo 1st District Representative Janet Garin and Surigao del Sur 2nd District Representative Janet T. Pimentel. Also, man admits killing sales lady for refusing sex. In Cebu City, a 25-year-old man has admitted killing a 27-year-old sales lady after the victim refused to have sex with him. Darren Coy admitted that he assaulted Charina Relativo inside the victim's boarding house in Barangay Bulacau in Cebu City Friday morning. Coy was arrested on Saturday after he was caught possessing a 45 caliber pistol in Barangay Sambag 2. Police Colonel Antonieto Cañete, chief of the Cebu City Police Office, said Coy admitted to the gruesome crime. Police learned that the suspect and the victim were board mates. The victim was alone in a room when the crime happened to her live-in partner. Don J. Enriquez had left ahead for work. The couple worked in the same mall in Uptown Cebu City. And also, Willie Marshall on the implementation on 4-point shot. Subukan muna natin. Willie Marshall pleaded to the fans and basketball enthusiasts to give the league's new innovation, which the 4-point line. Marshall clarified that the league is still looking at how the new rule would add the implementation will drew mixed reactions from fans and coaches alike, and clarified that the league is still looking at how the new rule would impact the game and attract fans this year before deciding whether it would be implemented permanently in the upcoming seasons. So according to Marshall, pabigyan nyo muna kami. Tignan kung successful, pag hindi, tignan kung ano yung magagawa natin. Pwede tanggalin, bagong innovation, susubukan muna natin. For this season yun, tignan natin kung magiging successful. Diretso na yan. Kung hindi yan, tignan natin kung ano pwede natin gawin. Pwede rin nawala. So, as of now, may 4-point shot. And in entertainment, actress Kim Yo-jung swears by these makeup products. South Korean actress Kim Yo-jung from My Demon and 20th Century Girl has captivated the international audience with a stunning and elegant look. So some might ask about her makeup pics, so want to know more because you covered from according from Manila Bulletin. These are the makeup pics chosen by Kim Yo-jung: vitamin enriched face base and weightless skin foundation by Smart Skin, and by Bobbi Brown PH for extra lip tint, and from Bobbi Brown, Kim Yo-jung has been named the newest Asia Pacific ambassador for Bobbi Brown, and founded in 1991 as a makeup artist. Bobbi Brown in New York City. It's now been known for its high quality products. And now our final quote tonight, this evening, is from Malala Yousafzai for our final quote tonight. Education is the power terrorists fear most. That's our final quote. And that is it for koolNews Primetime. For more news and updates, keep it right here on Kool FM. And join us at 12 in the afternoon for koolNews at noon tomorrow. From the headquarters of Kool FM, I'm Drip Karaoke, and you've been listening to Kool FM, the station that cares for you. Have a good evening, stay safe, and take care. Good night, mabuhay. It's now 9:28. Stay tuned and stand by for Hangout with Mamon.